This is it. Your final night of VCon 2021. And in a while, you will be listening to the closing messages of Japadas Bismarck and the one and only Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. And if you look at the set, I changed the set because I don't want you to be distracted by the modern setting, that I want to take you back right now to your human side, to the original human nature that we were born with. But before I speak to you tonight, I just want to talk about Adli. Unbelievable. My brother Adli spoke from his heart with so much passion, with so much power, and truly the definition of one of Dato Sri Vijay's greatest warriors, Adli Hassan, all the way in Dubai. Love you. All right. And before I start today, I have come to learn a lot of things in the past 23 years. Great lessons from Dato Sri Vijay, from Japa, from my mom, my first teacher. I've learned a lot. And tonight, I want to speak to you. And I don't know who you are and where you are right now. I don't know whether you are a brand new sign-up or somebody who's been in the business for 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. But I'm speaking to you as your upline, as your chief, but more importantly, as your brother today. I'm speaking to you. So if you are sitting down somewhere, anywhere right now, I'm speaking to you. And tonight, my message is going to be strong. It's going to be truthful. But you need to hear this. And if there are kids at home, let them hear this from their Uncle Pathman or Uncle Chief. Because I learned one of my greatest lessons on this journey, and today I want to share it with you. But I need you to listen with an empty cup. I need you to remember yesterday morning when you found your dream. And I need you to have that dream in your mind. Actually, can I have Latika? If you can. Because what I'm going to tell you tonight only applies to those who have a dream they are willing to fight for, they're willing to die for, and your kids are going to grow up dreamers because they are part of Dato Sri Vijay's family. So wherever you are right now, I just want you to close your eyes for a while. Take a deep breath. Another deep breath. And I want you to remember your dream. That dream you found. That dream that means everything to you. And I pray that even the new ones, those who just signed up, I hope you found your dream. I hope you know why you're on this journey with us. I hope you really crystal clear know what's your destination. Who are you doing this for? Why are you going to be on this journey with us? I need you to remember your dream. Remember that dream. The dream you're willing to fight for, that you're not going to allow anyone to take it away from you. Hang on to that dream. Take a deep breath. Open your eyes. And look at me. Look at me. remember that dream while I'm talking to you tonight. You see, there are many truths about our industry. And everyone today knows that this industry is the greatest industry there is. And Dato Sri Vijay and Japa made the decision to embark on this journey of network marketing because they believed that this is the only industry that would be accessible to anyone, anywhere, regardless of who you are, your educational background, your race, your religion, it doesn't matter. That if you have a dream and you join us, that dream can become a reality. But the journey is not going to be easy. If you heard every speaker that came up and spoke yesterday, today, Adli, Sati, and they keep telling you about the challenges they faced on this journey. And there's not a single person who went from zero to hero, from a nobody to a somebody, from an IR to a max out king and queen, who will not have their story of challenges, of great battles. Because the rest of the world is not going to sit down quietly and wait for you to achieve your dreams. The rest of the world belongs to a group of people who will constantly try to stop you, constantly try to steal your dream. This is a reality for anyone who wants to cross that line from ordinary to extraordinary. For anyone who crossed the line, who wants to cross the line from impossible to I am possible. But you see, I'm talking to you right now. I'm not talking to the groups. I'm not talking to your teams. I am talking to you. And I hope that today, yesterday, you have enough clarity to understand who we are. That you will no longer be distracted by the noise that happens outside, because the noise will not stop. For the next 100 years, there will be morons who will call network marketing a scam, who will call QNET a scam. There will be newspapers, TV channels, who will constantly look for the story that will increase their ratings. So grow up. I am telling you, for the next half an hour, you're going to hear a very passionate chief speak to you from his heart to yours. So if I am ever going to upset you, hurt your feelings, offend you in any way, especially the brand new guys, all right, from the bottom of my heart, let me say before I continue speaking, I don't care. Because I didn't ask you to come to VCon. You bought the ticket. You signed up. My duty to Dato Sri and Japa is to prepare you, to guide you, to push you, to pull, to do whatever it takes to get you from here to your ultimate destination, because that's the promise we made to you. The day you signed up, we have to keep our promise. And to everyone who signs up, let me tell you in crystal clear fashion what our promise is. Our promise is we will never quit on you. We will never give up. We will never abandon any market, any country, regardless who says what. As long as there's one dreamer who believes in my great founders, I will fight for your dream. That's my promise to you. So listen very carefully. I told you on day one that the only thing that differentiates us from the thousands of network marketing companies out there is that for 23 years, Japadas Bismarck and Dato Sri Vijay has kept every promise they made. For 23 years, commissions have gone out on time to thousands of you every freaking week. We have kept our promises. We will continue to keep our promises because that is what defines integrity. That is the DNA of our founders, the DNA of QNET, the V. We may not be perfect, let me be honest. Products may be delayed, so what? You're not shopping on Amazon. You are starting your journey to financial freedom. And if you are going to allow a delayed product to kill your dream, then you wasted your time starting this journey. If you are going to allow a rejection to kill your dream, then you are not built for this journey. Because Atli said you got to be the captain of your ship. You got to pull your luggage on a cobble road and carry it. We slept in 1-star hotels, 2-star hotels. Kavita spoke about 7-star hotels. I have shared the bed with Kuna, Sati, my downlines. One hotel, there was like 8 of us in the room when we started our journey. I started from economy class on the cheapest freaking ticket I could buy. And today, I fly in the front of the plane first class at any price. But I paid the price for it. So my question to you is, have you found that dream? Have you found that dream that a delayed product cannot steal? That a rejection cannot steal? That a freaking newspaper article cannot steal? Because I have people who write to me and say, Chief, the newspaper called QNET a scam. So you are telling me that you came to VCon. You found your dream. You had tears in your eyes. You heard from the hearts of Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. You are telling me a 23-year-old company that has partnered with Manchester City Football Club for the last 7 years, that owns their own freaking tower in Malaysia, their own freaking stadium in Malaysia, with 40 officers around the world, that has 500,000 people watching VCon right now, and you are sitting there and saying that a newspaper article written by a guy who doesn't even know who we are can make you even doubt for 1 minute whether this is the journey you want to be on? Then you must have attended the wrong VCon. You must have gone to another network marketing event, not us. Because you see, I always say this, and I'm passionate today, guys. Because the people you saw on the screen right now, they paid a big price to protect your dreams. I have not slept for 23 years. The in-service here have not slept for the past 6 days. I have watched Dato Sri Vijay and Japa pay price that you cannot even imagine to protect your dreams. And you are telling me you are willing to give up your dream because a newspaper article, a freaking piece of paper, printed by a machine, by somebody who's unknown, somewhere, in some village, in some town, in some city, a newspaper article of a blatant lie can stop you from fulfilling your dreams that you made to your mom, to your dad, to your kids. Who are you? Think about it. Let them write. Let the news cover our story. As long as QNET is there, I don't read anything else. Any publicity is free publicity. I remember one newspaper somewhere in some country wrote, multi-billion-dollar QNET scams people. I said, unbelievable! They called us a multi-billion-dollar company. Finally, the truth. Why? I cannot understand, Kalai, why people react this way. Think about it. You know us. You. Forget your prospects. I don't blame them for freaking out. Oh my God, this is that company I read in the newspaper. It's okay. But you know us. You have come to VCon. After VCon, you have watched my Wednesday message every week for 8 years. Whether it's 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, I will sit down there and record that message because I keep my promises to you. Japa keeps his promises. Dato, Sri Vijay, Sati, Arun, Adli. How? What kind of person? And I asked Dato Sri this question with so much frustration. Dato Sri, my downlines are freaking out because of a newspaper article. Let me tell you a secret. I know the media world. They will never write of anything small. They only attack the giants because they get more publicity. And I have nothing against the journalists. I have nothing against the newspaper guys. They have TAT. Their managing editor says, sell more newspapers. Okay, let's write about the greatest, most unbelievable company which has millions of people around the world who love them. But let's write something negative. It will attract a lot of readers. Genius. If I meet this journalist, I'll shake hands. I say, thank you for the free publicity, brother. And the same newspapers I have seen in 23 years have written positive stories after that. When they find out the truth. We invited journalists to VCon, Penang. And I met the journalists from all over the world. We had journalists from India, Middle East, Azerbaijan, I remember. All right, Africa. And they came and they said, wow, you are real. I really thought you were a scam. You are chief. They took a picture with me. The same journalist who wrote a negative article came and said, Chief, if you don't mind, can I take a selfie with you? So don't blame them. They don't know who we are. Have they come to VCon? Have they come to ISB? Do they have a dream they're willing to fight for and die for? Because they go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home. They got bills to pay. Don't hate them. All right? But don't empower them to steal your dream. So let me guarantee you something, all of you, especially the new kids. Let me warn you, and even the children. The only time in life where you will not face challenges is the day you stop dreaming. The day your existence is go to work, come back home, 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 eat, shit, sleep. Safe existence. Eat, poop, and sleep. Any challenges? None. But you have to kill your dreams. So let me tell you right now, each one of you, I am telling you as a brother, not as an upline, as a brother. If you have found your dream and you are too afraid of the battles that are going to happen on the way to financial freedom, kill that dream now. Kill it. Kill that dream right now. Take it out of your heart and flush it down the toilet. Because the worst thing you can do is have a dream and take a few steps and build hope that your dream is going to become a reality and face your first challenge and freak out. with that dream still there, then you will live a torturous life for the rest of your life. Because every time you go to work and come back home and you quit QNET, that dream is going to shout, hey, have you forgotten me? Oh, I remember your dream, but I'm too scared. And I asked Dato Sri Vijay. And I sat down with him in 2001 when I faced my first crisis where I lost 90% of my network. Forget 90%. 99.99% of my network was gone. Because of a newspaper. And I was confused. And I said, oh my God, what happened? And where do I run? I run to Dato Sri. I entered his house. I sat down on the floor. I've never felt that afraid. And I told Anne, I said, Anne, what happened? Why did these people leave? They know who we are. And he gave me the greatest lesson in life that I am going to share with you today. So kids, teenagers, mother-in-laws, whoever you are, whatever age, you decide right now whether you are willing to fight for your dreams, die for your dreams. If you are not, kill it. Kill it right now. And go back to your existence before, which is go to work, come back home, eat, poop, sleep. 95% of the world is doing this. You chose to cross over to this side. You made the decision to cross over to dream again. You came to VCon. We helped you find your dream. But I got to prepare you for tomorrow. I got to prepare you for tomorrow, because tomorrow, to all the VCon participants, I'm talking to you, wherever you are, tomorrow is the first day of your journey. Forget the past. You are born again on the 11th of October. Alright? 12th of October. 2021. That's your new birthday. All of us will celebrate our birthday on the 12th of October 2021. Because that is where you were born again as a dreamer. And you're going to start that journey as a brand new person. And today I give you the final piece of the puzzle that Dato Sri Vijay gave me tonight. Listen very carefully. You found your dream. You made the decision. Yes? Yes means say yes. Right? Have you found your dream? Yes. Everyone shout, yes, Chief. Everyone around the world shout, yes, Chief. Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief. You found your dream. You put it here, inside. Don't leave it out in the open. The newspaper will come and steal it. Google search, oh my God. Somebody told me, Chief, I searched QNET on Google and there's some negative news. I said, of course, what were you expecting? Were you expecting QNET is the greatest company in the world? QNET is the only network marketing company in the world you will succeed. QNET is the only company where the founders are still hands-on, carrying the DNA of service above self and changing lives around the world. QNET is the greatest thing, even greater than Apple, Microsoft, Samsung. Which universe are you living in? A parallel universe called La La Land? This is the world we live in. Critics will criticize. Enemies will attack. They don't understand this. Governments still don't understand the industry of network marketing and they're trying to embrace it. But it doesn't mean we slow down. It doesn't mean we stop. Don't allow anyone to dictate your future, your life, your dreams. Because this is about you, not them. Don't take your life and give it to somebody else and say, excuse me, please decide how I live. Please decide the house I live in. Please decide the school my children go to. Please decide whether my parents will have a great life after this. Please decide whether I can afford to go to a restaurant and eat anything. Please decide the clothes I wear. Sir, please decide the shoes I wear. Sir, please decide which part of the aeroplane I sit, sardine class or first class. Sir, please decide what car I drive. Please decide what jewelry I buy for my wife on the anniversary. Please decide whether my mother should forever take the bus and rickshaw to go to the market. Please decide, sir. Here, decide everything in my life. That is what you've been doing until today. And this week on, take that power back. Because Dato Sri Vijay told me, and my mother has told me this for years, God bless her soul. You don't choose your parents. You don't choose where you were born. If you're Indian, you're Indian. If you're Kazakh, you're Kazakh. You know, you're Ghana, you're Ghana. And most of the cases, all right, you don't choose your religion, your race. And you cannot choose when you die. That's for Almighty to decide. But there's one choice that God has given us. That is the choice to choose how we live. That from the time you are born until you die, that power was given to you by God for you to decide how you choose to live. And before QNET, you gave it to your boss. You gave it to your government. All right? You gave it to every corrupt official in your city, town. You gave it to the media. And this week on, take it back. This is your life. Because that journalist, that newspaper is not going to feed your family. Is not going to put your mother in a private hospital. It's not going to send your kids to university in UK or US. Then why empower them? Why? And I asked Dato Sri this question. I sat down in his house for hours. Anne, I hope you remember if you're watching. I sat there from like 1 a.m. in the morning until sunrise, trying to understand why people are like this. And I'm talking to you with love. Don't get me wrong. I'm not angry. I'm passionate. I don't understand why people empower others so much to rule their life. I don't give a shit what newspapers say about anything about our company because I know Japadas Bismarck and Dato Sri Vijayeshwaran. And I have seen with my own eyes, standing by their side for 23 years, not 2 years, not 3 years, but for 23 years, I stood by their side. I saw them keep every promise. I saw them build hospitals, schools, educate children around the world. In the early days, Dato Sri would give his last dollar to help somebody else. And when somebody writes something about QNET, Dato Sri or Japa, I get bloody pissed off. Because that's my brothers. And you are my brothers and sisters. So let me tell you right now. Let them write. I am with you. Japa is with you. Dato Sri is with you. We will fight every step of the way to protect our truth. That for 23 years, we have kept every promise. Do you know this? Ask Adli. Ask Donna. Ask TG. Ask Ranjit. Ask the AVPs. Ask Shipra. Ask Brijesh. Right? Ask Said Amir. Ask Fofana. Ask Syla. Right? Ask Tobeng. Ask Suraj. Ask Jawad. Ask Motas. Mohanat. Ask Yasser. Ask Siamak. Ask everyone around the world who have been with us longer than you. Why are they still here? You think they don't read the same newspaper? Because they know the truth. Now today, after this week on, you must decide the truth. You either stand with us all the way or quit now. Don't quit after 3 weeks. Why? Why waste the 3 weeks? You better go back, go to work, come back home, 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 go to work, come back home. And after 40 years, die broke. Then go see your mother and father who brought you up, educated you, gave you every bloody thing you own, and tell them, I have nothing I can give you back because I am a wimp. I am a coward. I allowed a newspaper to steal my dream. I allowed some politician to steal my dream. I allowed the internet, Google search to steal my dream. Go tell your kids tonight, if your kids are next to you, and if you are planning to quit, anytime if you're planning to quit, tell them right now, be honest with them. They need to know who their papa and amma is. They need to know whether they are children of warriors or they are children of wimps. Now I can tell you, my name is Padmasilan Senathiraja. And those who know Tamil will know Senathiraja means the king of generals. I am a son of two great warriors, Senathiraja and Padmawati. And I am the proud younger brother of two great warriors, Kuna Senathiraja, Sati Senathiraja. And I am the student and mentee of two great mentors, Japadas Bismarck and the one and only Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. So I come from a parampara, from a lineage of warriors. I don't know how to go backwards. I only move forward. And I have never in my life empowered anybody, whether it's a newspaper in Kerala, whether it's a website in Tanzania, whether it's Google search, I will not empower them to stop me from keeping my promise to my mother. Do you understand? So to all the kids watching, this is Uncle Pathman. Uncle Pathman. And I'm making a promise to you, my nieces and nephews all around the world. Tell Papa and Amma, tell Mummy and Daddy to be a warrior from this moment on. To have no more fear. Because they are not alone, kids. Uncle Pathman is with them. Uncle Japa is with them. Uncle Vijay is with them. A whole army of AVPs, V-Councils, Co-in-Service, Alliance. The corporate warriors of QNET. The corporate warriors of the V. We are with you. Go. Have no fear. Hang on to your dream and take bold steps forward. Whether you are in Tanzania, Kerala, Kazakhstan, Russia, the whole GCC, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, all right, Lebanon, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Mali, Togo, Malaysia, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, India, Nepal, Pakistan, wherever, the whole of Europe, wherever you are, move forward. Have no fear. Because you belong to a lineage. Your line of sponsorship, your bloodline, from all the way to the top, to Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. Warriors. Warriors. And I sat down with Dato Sri Vijay that night. And I will be honest. I have never told anyone this. At the age of 23, when this challenge happened, I was afraid. I thought I would never be able to rebuild again, you know. I was young. I didn't know what to do. I sat down and he told me, it's okay, Pathman. This is who you are now. But you can change. You must change. And I said, what do you mean? You see, we are all born with no fear. Do you realize that? The day you were born, I believe every child is born a warrior. You can see it in your own children. They have no fear. They will jump from a coconut tree. You take them to a swimming pool, they will jump inside. They will scream and shout in public because they don't care what people think of them. If your child has a dream like a toy in the supermarket and you said, no, I am not buying it for you, what will your child do? Your child will roll on the floor and scream, no, I want this, I don't care. They will beat you, they will drop their pants and poop in the supermarket if they want that toy because they have no fear. They don't care what people think of them. There are no greater warriors than children. And you and me as adults, society, media, TV creates and turns them into wimps. So Dato Sri Vijay said there's two types of people in this world, divided to two categories: wimps and warriors. A wimp is a coward. A wimp will quit if there's a newspaper article. A wimp will quit if they haven't earned a check for a few months. A wimp will run away if they think their government doesn't support network marketing or has something against QNET. And the world is full of wimps. They're all over you, all over the world. I have seen many people who say, this is not my cup of tea. Shut up and drink coffee, lah. They are wimps, Anna said. But they are also warriors. So what you fail to understand is that we are all born warriors. And then we become wimps based on unfounded fears and experiences. You know, Gandhiji was the greatest warrior. He said, if they slap this cheek, give the other cheek. Some of us get slapped, we'll run and hide under the table. So Anna told me, Dato Sri Vijay told me, they are wimps and they are warriors. Now the good news is, all of you started as a warrior and you turn into a wimp. That means you can go back to becoming a warrior, your original intent of God Himself. That we are born warriors. Our natural instinct is warriorship, to protect our loved ones, to fight for our freedom. If you go back in history, there were great warriors who had to fight to protect their family from being murdered, to protect their villages. You have seen movies. Alright, Bajirao Mastani, Spartan 300. These were great movies depicting true stories of history where people had to fight every day to achieve their dreams. But we have become spoiled and pampered by the false security of go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home and get some peanuts from the boss. Thank you, boss, and eat like a monkey and feed your family. That's not what was intended for your life. We are free. We are born free. But if you want financial freedom, there's going to be many battles you're going to fight. And if you are a wimp, you won't even cross the first battle. What's the first battle? Sign up. Wow, I love QNET, Kalai. It's a fantastic company. Look at the products. Look at the company. Look at the comp plan. I'm going to go back and tell my mom and dad and my family, all right? I love this. I have a dream. Oh my God, I love Chief. 8 basic building blocks, the Wednesday message. And then they go home and your mom is going to say, what company is this, beta? QNET, mommy. All right, the best company in the world. And then your father is going to Google and say, beta, look at all these negative articles. And what happens to that person? First battle, you know, not even serious battle. Not the kind of battles Japa and Dato Sri has fought for 23 years. This is a little slap on the face. And hundreds of people, what? Become a wimp. Negative article. Take the dream. Flush. Is that who you are? I don't think so. I can see you, but I can feel you. I know you are not. But you see, to really know whether you are wimp or warrior, there is no test. Unless I'm allowed to slap all of you one time and see your facial expression, but the laws of your countries don't allow this. The only test of a wimp and warrior will be when you face a challenge. And the greater the challenge, it will create greater warriors. Now you know why I'm a great warrior? Because I have seen challenges I can't even tell you. You are too young to hear my stories. And Kalai won't allow me to remove my shirt on this stage to show you my battle scars. But that is what makes me who I am today. That is what created Japa and Dato Sri as the greatest uplines in the industry of network marketing. And we fought. So you want to know whether you are a warrior or a wimp? Today, pray. I know this is going to sound funny, but pray that you face a challenge very soon. Pray that you face a great challenge very soon, because then you will know your downlines. You will know who's the wimp and who's the warrior. You will know who is going to take you to max out. Only your warrior downlines will take you to max out. So recently there was some negative articles in Kerala, India, Tanzania, God knows whichever other country. Wake up, smell the coffee, welcome to the journey of financial freedom. Now a lot of people called me and said, Chief, there's an article in Kerala in my heart. I said, good. Now I will know who my warriors in Kerala are, who my warriors in Tanzania are, who my warriors around the world are. That every V partner was born from a challenge. So tonight I will tell you the secret. Dato Sri always says this world is full of sheep and lions. Who are the sheep? The sheep are the wimps. Who are the lions? The lions are the warriors. The king of the freaking jungle. And tonight I pray in my heart. And I swear on Amma, my mother watching me from above, my only wish tonight is that after this session with me, that all of you, even your kids, even your mother-in-law, makes the decision to continue life as a warrior, as a lion, with no more fear. Because the battles you will fight is not only for you. It's for your downlines. It's for your kids. See, I can go back and look at my family and say, don't worry. Look at that lion. Look at that lion up there. Look at that lion up there. That's who you must become tonight. That tonight I want the whole world to hear your voice. Tonight you must lose your voice by the end of my session. After this you don't need to talk. Tomorrow you will recover. Drink some honey from, NutriPlus. Take Edge. Put the Biotis on your throat. Do whatever it needs to be done. But tonight you lose your voice. Because I want to unleash the warrior within you. Now let me ask you, are you ready? So the first thing I want all of you to do is stand up, because warriors don't sit down. Your ass must be detached from your chair. I can go back every night and tell my family, the people who mean the world to me, and tell them, don't worry. No matter what happens, newspaper, Google search, TV headlines, senathiraja will keep fighting for my dreams, for their dreams, for their future. Japa and Dato Sri Vijay will fight for your dreams and your future. The question is, are you going to run and hide like a wimp, or stand by our side and fight like a warrior? So whether you are a mother or father, you must have the mana maryada, the pride, and go back every night and sit next to the bed of your son or daughter and look at them and tell them, no more fear. Amma is here. Papa is here. And we are warriors. Nobody is going to steal our dreams. Your future is secured, my son, my daughter, my prince, my princess. Because I don't care. I don't care. I will do whatever it takes. I do not fear anyone or anything when it comes to protecting the dreams of Dato Sri Vijay and Japa's children. So when they gave me this title, Chief, it was not given to stick on my chest. It was engraved inside my heart. So tonight, all of you rise, wherever you are in the world. The children, my nieces and nephews, I love you, rise. You must learn how to be a warrior now, my son, my daughter. So when you grow up, the world will respect you. The world will follow you. Like Anne told me thousands of times, Pathman, stop listening to the world and the world will listen to you. And it's true today. 500,000 people are listening to me. 23 years ago, only one woman listened to me, my mother, out of love and no choice. They kept their promises, Japa and Datusri. So tonight, I need you to rise, all of you. To rise, all of you. Keep the camera focus on me. To rise, all of you. Rise. Stand up. And don't stand up like this. Stand up straight. Stand up with your chest out. Like you are ready for battle. And I told you the day you were born, you are a warrior. And there is a switch in your head. There is a switch. There is a switch in your head. God put it there. Trust me, I've seen it. And the switch has up and down. Up is warrior. Down is wimp. And when you were born, God sent you onto this planet with the switch up. Which means you were born as a warrior. Look at your children. No fear. That's how you were when you were 1 year old, 2 year old. The switch was on. On. I am a warrior. That was the voice in your son's heart, your daughter's heart when they were born. And then something happened. Something happened along your journey of life. Your mother killed a spider. You got slapped in high school or kindergarten. Somebody broke your heart. A newspaper wrote an article negative about some company. And the switch went down. Click to wimp. Ayyo, I don't know what to do. Oh my God, negative article. Ooh. Let's go back, eat, poop, sleep. Now tonight, we're going to switch the switch back on to warrior mode. Are you ready? I want to hear you guys from all over the world. Stand on the bloody chair. I don't care. Stand, rise with passion in your heart, your dream in your heart. And now I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes, everyone. Close your eyes and imagine there's a switch inside your head right at the back. And it's okay. It's on Wimp. It's down, the switch is down, the switch is down, the switch is down, the switch is down. It's okay, it's because of your journey of life. You didn't have me, you didn't have Japa, you didn't have Dato, Sri, Vijay, Ishwaran by your side, but now we are there. We are with you. You're not alone. And I want you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, my brothers and sisters, my nieces, my nephews, my sons, my daughters. Take a deep breath. And imagine your hand is on that switch. Your hand is on the switch and you can feel it down. It's down. And I want you to click it up. I want you to use your finger and push that switch up. Push it up. Push it up. Push it up. Push it up. Push that switch up. It's on. It's on right now. You can feel the power. You can feel the vairagya. You can feel the electricity going through your body, but that's not enough. I'd never want you to become a wimp again. Now the switch is up. Push it up. Auntie Ji, push it up. Mummy, push it up. Papa, push it up. Push it up. 75 years old. Push the switch up. You can still be a warrior. You are 18 years old. Push the freaking switch up. You can still be a warrior. Regardless of your age. 6 years old. Push the switch up, beta. You can be a warrior from a young age. And now the switch is up. Now reach your hand and pull out the switch from the socket. It's just a socket. Pull it out. Pull it up because it's on warrior mode. Pull it out. Hold it in your hand and throw it away. Throw it away as far as you can. Throw the freaking switch away. It's gone. The switch is gone, Kerala. The switch is gone, Tanzania. Now you are on. You are on warrior mode. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Play my song. Softly first and then go up. Can you feel it? Guys. Can you feel it, guys? Alright, just play the song, Kalai, nothing else. Alright? Now I want you everywhere in the world. I am a warrior. I am a warrior. I am a warrior. I am a warrior. This is your time, my Weekon family. This is your time. Today, this moment on, you are a warrior. Nobody can stop you. Nothing can stop you. This is your life, your dreams. Move forward. March forward. No more fear. We are with you. One more time, all over the world. I am a warrior. I love you guys. My warriors all over the world. My warriors all over the world. My warriors, rise. I am a